Hello, Danny. How are you? You were late today. You want to address that?
Address this?
Yeah, address the fact that you were tardy to the podcast. Yeah, you were very punctual.
Yeah, typically I am. Punctual meaning 8 minutes late. Today it was a 24-minute late kind of day. And you know what? That's because sometimes my iPhone alarm doesn't feel like doing its job. Mm-hmm. Since the newest software update, airplane mode is no longer a thing.
Wow.
So whenever I get a call while sleeping or while trying to get something done on my computer, I damn sure get that. Okay?
Oh.
I pick it up, it distracts me, it completely throws me off my flow, and it ends up being an Indian guy with a 916 area code. You know how they have the random area code scrambler?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I went to elementary school, that area code. Hello? Hello, your car insurance is bound to be revoked and your car will be impounded if you do not give your social security number. Well, I get all those calls, but the alarm, the little... It doesn't feel like that's very important for when I actually have something to wake up for.
I get it. There is something... I don't know if it's evil about the Apple alarm. I feel like it wants to create stress for you. Like, also, you can't change the alarm. Like, so many people try to like put a song on, do something. It just doesn't let you.
You think
it will always revert back.
It's the Communist Party. This is their new method of fucking with us.
Yes, dude.
It's through the iPhone.
There's a man in the factories in China that goes around and goes, and remember to put the part.
He's Japanese.
I'm sorry. Okay, dude. You know what? I don't know how to do.
No. He's Chinese.
Yeah, I know. He is actually Japanese.
He was a general in World War II.
Yes,
because the Chinese are like, we need somebody really fucked up. Like, we need somebody who cut open a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Or who. We need somebody who got tied to a bamboo tree with nothing but a handgun and a picture of the emperor.
Right. He reads David Goggins' book and he goes, oh, that is what I did for breakfast. But anyway, he's in there and he goes,
for lunch, I put the bamboo splinters up an American GI fingernail for torture.
It's good to watch him squirm. but no, he goes around and when it gets
one more impression of that guy. I was at Nagasaki and they bomb it, don't they? Hurt me.
Couldn't get me down with an atom bomb. Can't get me down with shit.
But now he has the iPhone.
Yeah, no, now he's working to construct it. So when he gets to the final phase, he goes, and remember to put my favorite part in R8. Their alarm will be fucked. I can control their stress levels.
They want Britney Spears. They want a song from, I don't know, like Yanni. Remember Yanni?
Yanni was good, dude.
But no, they get Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah, whatever. Bullshit. And he goes, you hear this song 3,000 times, you will lose your mind. Dude, I think it's a slow Chinese torture. Isn't that a thing where they do like the drops on your forehead until you... Imagine listening to the podcast if this was just in the background the entire time. You'd lose your mind slowly.
That's what they're doing with their iPhones.
That's what they're doing with the iPhones, man.
They made it... How smart would that be to make airplane mode no longer work?
That's hilarious, dude, though.
Good strategy for destroying American productivity. Yeah, it's a great strategy for it.
It's genius. And when we're back, dude, to this guy. When he has to address the media, like the American correspondent goes over there and I was like, listen.
I got one joke. I'm sorry.
All right, go for it.
Oh, in our country, airplane mode means device go in ship. You know, they're kamikazes.
I get it, dude. Yeah.
So we can't have airplane mode. I'm sorry. I wasn't worth interrupting before.
Think about that, dude. It's like how the kamikaze is a drink now at a bar. When are we going to have like the 9/11 fucking drink, dude?
Hell yeah.
I like it.
Dude,
you know
what would be
is?
a 9/11?
You know what it is? It's 2 tall cans of King Cobra, and you slam them at 9:11 p.m.
Like, oh my god, dude! Hey, we got to do a video. We got to be bartenders, and we got to be like we got our special 9/11.
The 9/11, and if you
dude, who the fuck? 2 King Cobras, dude?
Yeah.
You're blacked?
And they give you some little toy firemen. You can oh, that's coming down. You can play with it at the bottom. I sired Pete Davidson.
Oh god, dude!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he had such a good roast joke because he used his dad's death. It's kind of bullshit, you know.
Well, I mean that's
you
fair
could
game.
use it, yeah.
If your dad died and you used it, and
it's like me doing the fucking Latino accent, I guess. You know,
Pete Davidson. You could say that the first part of his career was his dad died in 9/11, and he made some good jokes about it. And then the second stage of his career was when he started tipping his toe into A-list pussy.
And then as soon as he did that, I mean, it all goes downhill, I think, when you really, it's like when you're a really good baseball player in Little League, oftentimes the fathers, I remember these conversations vibrantly, but they would always be like, yeah, we'll see if, the girls get him in high school. That's when I stopped playing baseball. And it's like, honestly true. A lot of guys just end up like getting a little girlfriend and they go like, fuck, I don't want to go to baseball practice. I'd rather be knee deep in that wet puss,
So you're saying instead of going and doing a set at the Hollywood Improv, Pete Davidson's going to fuck Kim Kardashian in the ass.
Yeah, dude. You think he's yeah, dude. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I probably would rather do that.
Dude,
I'd probably rather do that.
I remember Ali Malik told us a favorite comedian of ours who gets a lot of pussy that we kind of like. He told me that he goes, oh, yeah, man, he misses 2 to 3 sets a week for pussy. 2 to 3 sets a week, dude.
Still?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, well, yeah,
dude. 2 to 3 sets a week for pussy. If you're in New York, I feel like that might not be that much.
It's an evening.
In New York, I think those guys hit like 8 sets a night.
It's unfair, but dude, what I hear is like 3 is very easy to get.
Yeah.
Like if you want to do 3 sets in a night, you can do 3 rooms between 20 like 35 people.
Yeah, maybe 2 now because the subway's probably shut down from protest.
Dude, that is absolutely out of control. I mean,
good timing. We were right on the subway trend.
Yeah, we sure were. I hope that's making the video pop off some more, huh?
The video did well. The short did really well on Instagram.
Really?
I think it's almost at 100,000 views. I mean, why wouldn't you watch that? It's you complaining about being Italian.
Yeah.
Or just letting the guy know you're Italian.
Dude, this guy was such an asshole, man.
Yeah, he was. People, I saw because a clip is doing well when people who don't follow us are fighting each other in the comments section about whether or not we're assholes.
Yeah.
And the video has gone so viral on Instagram, they don't even address it at us. They're like, hey, Meat Hat 26, Danny and Leo are fucking assholes. And then Meat Hat 26 is like, nah, the guy started it. And I agree with Meat Hat because that dude, you don't see it in just a little short clip. I guess everybody who listens to this podcast has already seen the full thing.
Yeah.
But that guy fucking started it. Okay?
This guy, so I want to tell you my thinking during that situation because we have Danny's jiu-jitsu, which is nice. I have my just large size. So I immediately knew that Danny was in a good spot because he was basically behind the guy. So I was like, all right, he's going to choke him out within a minute. Then he had really tight skinny jeans on, so we could tell that he did not have a weapon on unless it was like a knife or something we couldn't see. But he didn't have a gun. So that was even a reason that we got that he was able to get that close. But it was uncomfortable. And I did feel like I was a step away from either getting punched or having, and having to fight that guy. So it was pretty interesting to happen. Yeah. I'd never happened before. Never has a guy approached that violently, unless we count Bakersfield when you said, I saw a woman's tits into the microphone and all the kids were in that place. And we had a posse going after us.
We had a posse.
Yeah.
In those situations, kid, just don't let the suspect get within arm's reach.
Yeah.
That's why you fucking...
And he was within arm's reach. So
you got to keep him distance, chin down, shoulders up. Don't let him... I hate it when I see the clips on the internet when some kid is in... They're in each other's faces and they're both chin up. It's like the test of manhood is who can be more erect with their chin tilted up toward the moon.
It's a bad idea, right?
Not a good contest. Not a good demonstration of manhood. And then you always see one of the guys lightning quick, drop back, wind up, boom. The guy with his chin up like he's, I don't know, trying out to be a guard of the royal palace.
Yeah.
That guy gets fucking flatlined.
You saw your boy Nate Diaz just absolutely choke out some guy that
Can we pull it up?
Yeah,
Can we compare his
like,
technique to the technique that was used to subdue Jordan Neely?
Oh my God. It's completely the opposite, but because Nate Diaz is doing it from the front. But dude, Neely was
Nate Diaz with an A, but it doesn't matter.
Is it what's up?
No, I'm just telling you.
Oh yeah. Neely was a career criminal and just a crazy guy threatening to kill everyone, right?
Yes. It's ridiculous
that they're upset about it.
Of course.
Who's upset though, really?
I will say though that it's not great that he died. The kid who did the choke should have used that choke better. He was clearly undertrained and didn't know when to let it go. Let's watch. Let's compare here.
This is the guy looks exactly like Logan Paul because it's his lookalike. This guy, like it's literally Logan Paul's lookalike. It's hilarious. All right, play this. Nate Diaz just choking.
Streets of New Orleans on Friday night where there was a brawl going on. Nate Diaz choked out apparently Rodney Peterson, who has some TikTok fame being a look-alike of Logan Paul. Nate was in New Orleans for the Misfits boxing
no video.
show.
I can already tell there's not going to be any video.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, there's no video. I'll try to find it real quick.
Should be on. Twitter's probably the best place to find videos. That's where I found that video of the A's announcer, Danny, that we watched a couple times. God damn, an A's announcer, instead of saying, can I say Negro League?
You said it. I mean,
so obviously it's a thing. But anyway, instead of saying Negro League, he used that word with a hard ER and said that league. On the air, guys. On the air. He goes, I had a great day visiting the league. It was unbelievable. Look it up.
And
but
he no longer has a job.
No longer has a job.
Let's see.
Now, this is the Nate Diaz choking out Logan Paul.
Okay, so there's brawls going on sort of all over the place in this clip. Here, Nate Diaz, he popped him down for a little guillotine.
Easy.
Little guillotine choke. No problem.
He's out.
Guy is out.
Have you ever done that, Danny?
Yeah, I actually have that exact same choke. I figured for it, dude, I had come back to college in 2013 after graduating because, you know, let's face it, I wanted to hook up with some chicks.
Sure.
And I was too much of a loser in my real life to hook up with any chicks.
It's okay.
So I had to come back to college.
All
and
right.
sensing that, this dude at the party who was fucking hammered just shot a double leg at me at one point.
Oh, my God.
And I had to get him in the same kind of hiked up, forearm only guillotine choke. And I likewise put him to sleep. But that's the thing is, with the Jordan Neely situation, I have never heard of anybody in a jiu-jitsu gym getting choked unconscious to the point of death. I actually read a judo book on it once that studied the effects on the mind of having a choke held for up to like 30 seconds. And apparently there's no real issue. It's sort of like the blood gets cut off, your brain blacks out, and usually if the choke is released within a semi-reasonable amount of time, you will live.
Have you heard of people passing each other out for fun? Because Mitch on the football team when he was in Oregon in high school, they would pass each other out, just get a head high.
I think that probably means they did gay stuff. That is the prelude to gay stuff. Don't you think, Dino?
Dino, would you ever pass each other? You and Dino just take turns. You and Austin just take turns passing each other out. That was crazy.
That is, and especially when you're young and you're experimenting, an unconscious friend, it's just a matter of time before somebody slips a lip heater in his mouth.
I mean, yeah, that would happen in Sacramento, I feel, more likely than Los Angeles, I think.
Are you kidding me, dude?
I mean, in deep in Houston, where these guys are from, probably same thing, dude.
Pull up the Jordan Neely clip. We'll just react to it, Austin, so the video doesn't get age restricted. But ideally, the kid, once the choke was established and the guy was settled down, he would have got on top, ideally, and not killed the guy.
Right.
It's pretty fucking rare to kill somebody with a choke like this, though.
Marine veteran.
Should I just play the audio?
Yes.
But not show the video?
He doesn't even look that tight. Am I being wrong in saying that?
It doesn't look that tight.
Yeah.
The right carotid artery is pretty well secured. What really sucks is the guy who's holding Jordan Neely's hands, who is a black guy, by the way, which kind of screws with the narrative.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of people were screaming, like a lot of black people were screaming the N-word at Jordan Neely in the
During the
unedited.
clip? Huh.
Yeah, which is like it makes it pretty clear that this is everything on black crime, not just white on black crime.
Yeah, I've seen an improvement in the media though. With if you look at like all the regular like Yahoo News, all those bullshit spots, Twitter, a lot of them are defending the Marine. Like it's not as bad as it was, but it's just I guess in New York there's still like public protests, and that's what's going on.
There's always going to be. It would be nice to know exactly what Jordan Neely was doing beforehand. Not that that warrants a death sentence.
No, of course
Never.
not. No.
Like this choke should have been applied better. But I'm curious, and that would definitely influence, I think, the media's opinion. What is interesting though is a couple of left-wing politicians have tried to turn this into. It's really sick what they do. They don't give a fuck about Jordan Neely.
No.
What they are doing is they know that this is a politically charged topic on a hot narrative. That narrative is white people hurting black people.
Yep.
You post it on Twitter, you get a shit ton of retweets, it boosts your profile, so when you want to run for local office and then eventually national office, you have a bigger platform.
It's almost like their Rat Dick Ralph in a way. You know
this
what I mean?
is their shit video.
Right.
This is their shit video.
It's gonna get views.
It's gonna get views.
It's gross.
But Twitter now with the community notes cock blocks the fuck out of them. Like, you can't just spread. That's so much the game on Twitter, left and right. Definitely on the fucking right, too. You just make an aggressive, conservative statement or liberal statement that's going to polarize but also mobilize your base, and you profit. But now with the community notes, what people were doing is the left would be like, Jordan Neely, he was a beloved Michael Jackson impersonator who made everybody smile. Picture of him from like a decade ago impersonating Michael Jackson. He was no doubt serving Earl Grey tea and singing songs for people before he was senselessly slaughtered. But now the community notes comes in and says, hey, fucking council member from New Hampshire who's trying to get famous. This picture is almost a decade old of him dressed as Michael Jackson. And also he was being aggressive and attacking people verbally and maybe physically before he was restrained.
Yes.
So that's the context.
Right.
That's the context. And it really deflates these people who are basically fucking liars.
Yes.
In this case, they're liars on the left, but the right does it too.
The right does it too. You're right. They both are just, the system is flawed.
But yeah, this choke here, what's really dangerous is the hands held. Jordan Neely, I don't know if he knew how to tap out, but he can't tap out. He can't fight the choke. That's scary, dude.
That is scary. Yeah.
That happens in jiu-jitsu sometimes, where sometimes you get a crucifix choke where a guy has one hand, his legs wrap up this hand, and he's choking your neck, and you can only tap with your foot. But the nightmare is, what if you don't get a foot free too, and you go out without being able to tap because everything's occupied?
Jeez.
That's what's happening to Jordan Neely. And it's not good, but fuck, you know.
Yeah,
if
like,
Danny Mullen was in there, Jordan Neely would be alive. Okay, I would have got him to the ground and just detained him until law enforcement showed up. He would be alive if that was me.
And if I know you well, you'd be looking frantically for hand sanitizer afterward. He is a homeless man.
I would be looking frantically afterwards for sexual favors from the lady he was pestering beforehand. Okay? Because he would be alive. He'd be just like, they would take him away, write him a citation.
Oh my God, sir, I just want to tell you, I'm so happy that you were able to subdue that man that was hurting me, and thank you.
You know, I am a force more than I am a man. Did I tell you I'm a billionaire? My parents were murdered in an alley when I was young.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was a coward, and I had to harness the form of an animal in order to face my fears.
Oh my God, you're like Batman.
Well, I don't like to call myself like Batman, but I likewise am a billionaire. I live on the outskirts of town.
Oh my God, you're a billionaire?
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I got to get home to my husband. I'm sorry.
No.
What?
What if I just committed a sex crime? Like, okay.
Dude, I mean, you know, if you let me think about this. When could you think they might let you get away with a low-level sex crime because you did something so heroic? If you save the world.
Yeah. Okay. And we're talking about, I'm sorry, Austin, we're going to come back to you. I know Austin got
I think just slapping like 3-4 asses like on the Tonight Show.
Let's talk about it. That's aggressive. But so there was a clip recently that came out of a lady who loses her stroller. I don't know if you saw this. A lady who's pretty heavy, her stroller rolls away from her car. She can't get up to get it because she hasn't done a fucking sit-up since the Eisenhower administration. A dude runs over and grabs the stroller before it goes out into the street.
Oh.
That guy, when like CBS Good Morning rolls up to cover the story down in San Bernardino, that guy can probably fondle one of the female reporter's breasts.
Yep.
He's got to make it look like an accident, okay?
It's like, oh, hey, whoa.
Whoa, I tripped.
Whoa, hey, oh, whoa, yeah.
That guy could probably grab a breast.
He's all right, yeah.
If you foil a school shooting, Leo, let's talk about foiling a school shooting.
Dude, I ain't paying taxes ever again.
That right there, yes.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck, I'm not, sir, I mean, government, I'm not paying any more taxes.
Yeah.
I'd say that in every interview to make sure the IRS gets a
Dude, it's
the memo.
You know what's fucked up? In the Christian school shooting that happened recently, did you watch the video of the fucking cops going in and murking the fucking trans shooter?
Yeah, that was crazy. They were really brave.
They were like, it was like modern warfare, dude.
Yeah.
They went in like pure tactics, fucking hyped each other up and just blew the trans away.
Mm-hmm.
There's crazy videos like that on the internet. Like the whole shooting that happened in New Zealand. I watched that like minutes after it happened. because like someone posted it on 4chan or something.
Yeah, that's
the guy goes.
It was
in
probably
with
one of your
a-
fellow 4chaners executing the shooting.
Yeah,
Everybody else in the thread was like, "Yeah, go Billy, yeah," and Austin was like,
he was
"Oh."
an 8chan.
He did have some good ideas about anti-Semitism. And all right, continue.
But people are committing these crimes with 4K GoPro strapped to their chest. And it just looks like a video game. They're holding the gun in first person. And you just see like all these, Muslim people at church just getting shot. It was like horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Listen,
I don't wanna
fuckers.
watch that crap.
Okay, Eric Harris and fucking whatever his face, they got famous from a school shooting. The time of fame is over. You are getting, they didn't even read the trans shooters manifesto, probably for ideological reasons, but if they're not even fucking breaking out the manifestos anymore, then what's the point of you and going and taking innocent people's lives, okay? If you want to get famous, do what everybody else does. Fucking start an OnlyFans, fucking... how else can you get famous these days, Leo?
You could
You can get Me Too'd.
You get Me Too'd. Yeah,
That's good.
You could
Let's give some people healthy alternatives to school shootings right now.
All
Because
right.
what I'm trying to say is in the news cycle right now, a new one pops up every 2 or 3 days. It's the wrong way to go about shit. It's fucking loser ass behavior, and it's not even getting you famous. Is this Ashley?
Oh yeah.
Go trans.
Ashley,
Go trans is a better way to
That
get
is a good
attention
way.
than shooting up a school.
Yes.
Nice. Ashley, wouldn't you recommend, Austin, do you just get like a line drive look at Ashley's cock?
Not quite.
Oh,
Not quite the line drive look.
This
too
skirt's,
bad.
This skirt's covering it.
Oh, that's good. Good stuff.
We
Ashley.
have
There's a squirt underneath, luckily.
Ashley,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
look lovely today.
Thank you. I try.
You
yeah,
ready
right
for
into the
showtime?
mic there, Ashley. Right into the mic there.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live.
well,
we're always live.
We're recording.
Recording.
Yeah, but we were talking about how a healthy alternative to going into a mosque or into a Christian school with an assault rifle, just like, become trans. It's better than killing people.
How do you feel about that?
Now I'm just curious, like, are there any trans school shooters?
Yeah.
Oh
the
yeah,
one
there
is
was
in
a couple this year. Yeah.
The Christian school.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
It was
Unfortunately.
a girl to guy transgender though.
Girl to guy. Okay.
So she was on like a bunch of testosterone, probably made her more violent.
What do you?
Damn.
What
That
do you
is
think,
interesting, yeah.
What do you think we can do to like get the community to like stop committing suicide at such high rates?
The trans community?
Yeah.
That's a tricky one.
Yeah.
That's a very tricky one.
I think you should have to, sort of like community service, I think you have to fuck a trans.
I agree. I think that if
You in
you
particular.
get a DUI, if you get a DUI, you have to bang a trans girl.
How do you
or
like
man.
that? Ashley, how do you
What
like
did I
that?
stumble upon?
What-
Like, what?
I'm just saying, like, can you imagine a world where Dino gets a little tipsy?
Oh, yeah, I can.
drives his Mustang into a wall somewhere. A cop pulls him over and goes, "Kid, we got a new system, and there's a new
I like the shitty little laugh before he reveals it.
Oh, yeah.
Kid.
got a new system, kid, and I think it's perfect for you."
No,
You know,
it's perfect, It
it is.
Yeah.
Make a guy like Dino have to do that, and it has to be. I guess we record it, and like it goes into like a vault for the government. But like it might come back and haunt you
yeah,
at
yeah.
a certain point. But
You know what it's like? It's so right now, trans women, you guys are, some guys are still like not into it. It's still a little off
Yeah.
limits. It should be like the NFL team that's not doing good, getting the #1 draft pick. Like the Jacksonville Jaguars a couple of years ago, they really stunk it up. They weren't getting any A-list players.
Yeah.
And maybe that's not the level of Ashley, but like the one that shot up the school. Like if we say like, hey, fucking Chris Hemsworth, like, dude, a couple of fucking whiskey sours coming home from the Rainbow
Yeah.
on Sunset Boulevard, you got to have sex with a Tennessee school shooter
Yep.
in some universe before the school shooter committed the crime.
Yes.
That
Well,
school shooter does not shoot anything up.
no,
so many
it's-
school shooters are probably just like sexually frustrated, are
No,
they not?
it seems like most of them are
Yeah.
involuntary celibates, aka incels.
Yeah,
Like Dino.
and it would. I think there should be a new slogan like "Suck a dick, save a life."
Yes.
Women should be sucking more of that incel dick if they want to save lives.
And I think powerful, good-looking men should be drinking and driving more often, so they get punished by having
by having to have sex with a trans woman. But let's
it's
not
the
even
wrong
call
word.
it punishment.
It's not
Yeah.
punishment. It's broadening of the horizon.
Yes.
I recently read this comic where people, like, in the comic, it was like, if you're a rapist, they're gonna force you to become like a trans woman, and then you have to like be used by anybody who comes by that wants to use you. Marked with a skirt that has slut on like the ass.
Nice. That sounds like a beautiful feature for Dino. Dino, you keep doing. He keeps playing around with the curtains, Austin. What
Dude,
is he
you
doing?
want to go on that rant that like
he's
was
just
it
opening the
Christian
light.
Bale went on because this was what was going on. He was doing his thing here. Some little asshole was messing with the lights, and he lost his mind.
What are you fucking doing over there? Is your job difficult? I mean, I know I'm over here. Oh, he's just podcasting. He's just saying clever, insightful, funny things. It must be so easy. I can fix the curtain with my little roll of tape. Well, listen to me. Listen to me, boy.
Dude, Christian Bale lost it, man. You ever heard that rant, Ashley?
Which one?
Christian Bale basically apps on Terminator Salvation lost his mind.
Let's pull it up,
We
Austin.
got to pull this up, and then we can discuss what we're gonna do with our audition buddy coming in late for this podcast. We do have one of those fake auditions coming in, boys and girls. It's gonna be fun.
Leo, what if you lose it on set? You have to hook up with a trans girl.
What
too.
does a fake audition mean?
Fake audition is a guy's coming in and he thinks he's auditioning to be the third mic, and we're gonna really mess with him, Ashley, if
We
that's
are.
okay.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
You down to mess with him?
Yeah, I'm so down. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna be part of it. So
Okay,
it's gonna
for
be
sure.
great.
Here we go. Let's listen to this. It's a long rant. Oh my god.
We can listen to a little of it, yeah. Oh, this was not. I think this is BS that it was, but it's the real audio. I'm pretty sure.
It's not even a good movie to lose your cool on.
No,
Who watches Terminator anymore?
Terminator Salvation wasn't a good version.
You don't think he lost his cool on American Hustle?
But before you execute him, the Terminator's gonna bust into the scene. Terminator ready?
I don't think this is the one, Austin.
Robot ready.
Go to the middle.
Yeah, go to the middle a little bit.
Last looks.
Do I fucking walk around and
Yeah, they
rip
put
that
the
up?
audio,
Shut the
yeah.
fuck up, Bruce. Do I want? No! No! Don't shut me up. Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down in the middle of a scene? Then why the fuck are you walking right through? Da-da-da-da, like this in the background. What the fuck is it with you? What don't you fucking understand? You got
This was like
any
an
fucking
acting thing
idea
they did
about,
here. This wasn't
hey,
the real
it's
set.
fucking distracting having somebody
Idea
walking up
about-
behind Bryce in the middle of the fucking scene.
Yeah, no, it
Give
just
me a
keeps
fucking
ramping
answer.
up. See, it just keeps
What
ramping
don't you
up.
get about it?
It was gnarlier than I remember.
Yeah, no, it goes,
Oh,
he goes
good
crazy.
for you. And how
That's
was
a good
it?
one, dude.
I hope
surprised
it
it's
was
still
fucking
going.
good because it's useless now, isn't it? Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
Dude, it gets better. He goes like,
Look, G, you got fucking something to say to this prick? Well, somebody should be fucking watching and keeping an eye on him. This is the second time that he doesn't give a fuck about what is going on in front of the camera. All right? I'm trying to fucking do a scene here and I'm going, why the fuck is Shane walking in there? What is he doing there? Do you understand my mind is not in the scene if you're doing that? Stay off the fucking set, man. For fuck's sake.
Dude, you better pause
Right,
real
let's
quick,
go
Austin.
again.
You better be slaying takes if
Dude.
you have a breakdown like
dude,
that.
no,
for
Danny. Then he
sure.
goes like, "I'll fucking kick your ass." After this,
Oh,
he ramps
amazing.
up more, dude.
Okay, we have that too?
Yeah,
Let's
keep
hear it.
going, keep going.
He's gonna kick his ass?
Yeah, he goes, "I'll fucking kick your."
Let's
Apparently, the
not
guy was
take a fucking
gigantic too.
minute. Let's go again. And let's not have you fucking walking in. You're unbelievable, man. You're unfucking believable. Number of times you're strolling and fucking around in the background. I never had a DP behave like this.
This is Danny talking to Nico.
Yeah.
That's made it.
You don't fucking understand what it's like working with actors. That's what that is. That's what
Have
that
you ever had a
is,
bit
man.
like
I'm
this where
telling
you
you.
just go off on Nico?
Yeah,
I'm not asking. I'm telling you.
Press pause real quick. When this guy comes in,
Yeah.
we're doing a Christian Bale on Dino.
Yes, and it's gonna be off mic. Off mic. You know, when we do
Yeah.
this bit where whenever we have these people come on, we usually go, "Oh, hey, you know, break time," and it's never really break time. Ashley,
It's never
right?
break time,
Okay.
Ashley.
So we're gonna be like break time, and then Danny's just gonna go, dude. Hey, I want you to go crazy on Dino.
And
Dude.
should I just have an English accent while I go crazy?
Yeah, 100%.
Like I do the podcast in an American accent. That's gonna be me. I talk in an American accent on the podcast,
Yes.
but I'm English in real life.
English in real life. I
Whenever we
love
go
that.
off mic.
I fucking love that, dude.
And my
love
accent
that.
is not good, so this is gonna be tough to buy. Let's hear the ass kicking.
All right,
part.
yeah, let's continue because it gets worse, right?
Can I hear
You
your
wouldn't have
accent
done
first?
that otherwise.
Let's try it out. Ashley, I propose a policy where if we have that's my Australian. If
Yeah,
we
that's
have
fine.
any affluent men in Hollywood who are popped for a DUI or some likewise offense, they have to, for the first time in their life, maybe make love to a trans woman. And that's what I think needs to
love
happen.
that.
Also, when this man comes in here today, he is going to be subjected to my wrath. Or rather, Dino is, but this man is going to have to bear witness. Let the clip play. Yeah. He's probably going to, this guy's like insane, right? They'll bring it in.
Kick your fucking ass.
Really?
You know,
See this?
Shut up for a second, all right? I'm gonna go. Do you want me to go fucking trash
Obviously, it's
your
not the
lights?
real video, but
Right.
Do you want me to
But you-
fucking
but
trash him? Then why are you trashing my scene?
dude,
You
see
are
this? This was
trashing my
crazy.
scene.
It's pretty
You
legendary.
It's
do it one more
legendary.
fucking time, and I ain't walking on this set if you're still hired. I'm fucking serious. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, but I don't fucking cut it when you're bullshitting and fucking around like this on set.
It's a game that he was a
Yeah,
nice
you
guy.
might get it. He doesn't fucking get it.
The guy
You
was
might-
6'3", like a
He
football
does
player,
not
so that
get it.
makes it a little better in my opinion.
Yeah.
If it was like Dino, dude, that's just it's terrible.
And you know Christian
don't
Bale
need him
paid that
fucking
guy out
walking.
fat the
He
next
needs to
day.
stop
You
that.
know
I was
he
like,
got him a
hey.
fat check.
I ain't the one.
If like
$1,000.
It's like, hey, dude, like if you lay off the whole lawsuit thingy, if you don't go on Fallon talking about the drudgery and the terror of working beneath Christian Bale,
Yeah.
here's what's 600 grand sound like to you? 600 grand.
It was one of it. You know what's crazy about it is like it was one of his like earlier big castings. Terminator Salvation. Christian Bale was not by any means like huge.
Wait. How long ago was this movie?
A while ago, 2000. I don't know.
American Psycho was his first big one.
Yeah. That's what I
Yeah, that
know
was
from
that would
first.
like put him on the map a little bit, but he wasn't like he's like a superstar. I mean, he's pretty much like one of the A-list stars out there now. He can carry a movie by himself, sort of. Yeah, probably.
He's great, dude.
He's just an amazing actor. One of the most committed.
The rumor has it, because that's one of my favorite books, American Psycho. The rumor has it is that he showed up in person because he wanted to meet the author to get approved for the role. He showed up in character as as Patrick Bateman for an entire dinner. It's like,
Wow.
hi, Pat Bateman. I work on Wall Street.
Wow.
The service here is getting so slow. Listen, waiter, how hard is your job? Sort of similar to that.
Dude.
Like, how hard is your job here? Listen, if I had half a brain, I could bring out the dessert menu in a more timely fashion, okay? So be more considerate.
What do you think that?
With
What do
that
you
suit.
think? American Psycho. You think he did it all, or he imagined it all?
Oh, well, I don't know.
That's a
It's
good
probably
question.
imagined. I think it's
Imagined,
imagined.
right?
Yeah, I lean toward that based on what I've heard the author
What do
say.
you think?
It's tricky. I mean, the ending, it makes you think it was all imagined.
Well, you're a goth, so I feel like you are going to lean toward the side of murder whenever that's an
I don't
option.
know. I really don't know. I'm still thinking about it to this day. Like after I watched, I still didn't come with my own conclusion.
Do you conclude though that you would fuck Christian Bale if given the opportunity? Nice, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, hopefully he's. You can. No, Wendy, I don't need an Uber. I want to take a spin up Coldwater Canyon tonight after just a heavy night of fucking drinking.
I wonder if women he's
Blast
been
it.
with ever ask him to like be the guy from American Psycho.
Ooh,
While fucking.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He was a pretty strong character, very alpha.
Yeah, you
know?
might get your back carved up with coat hangers if you do that. You might get your head cut off. Just chases you around the house with a chainsaw.
I'd be worried about him getting in character that gnarly. He's such a good actor. He might lose it a little bit, go kill someone. I'm sure there's been people say that Heath Ledger killed himself because he got so deep into the Joker. Kind of makes sense. He was also addicted to, I think, Oxy, but.
What if
Maybe
Rat
Christian
Dick
Bale
Ralph-
killed him. How he was just so into being the Batman.
Maybe, dude. Maybe, Ashley.
Maybe Rat Dick Ralph could be the Joker at some point. What do you think about Rat
I
Dick Ralph?
mean,
as the
he's
Joker?
going to do a boxing match apparently, and
With
yeah,
who?
it's some guy, a comedian I actually have done a show with before. This guy Liu Kang, I think is his name.
Where's it going to be broadcast?
I don't know, Danny, but
Luke,
it's
that
they
sounds like a
did.
fake name.
That
I'm
is
surprised you
like
didn't say
Mortal
loose
Kombat
cunt.
It's a Mortal Kombat name, but no, this guy, yeah, dude, I did a pod with him like years ago, actually. But listen, no joke, he's going to do a boxing match, yes, and the promo video was the most adequate. just out of control, dude.
Who posted the promo?
They
video?
just sent it to me in my DMs, dude, and I checked it out. It's this guy, like some guy, I forget, it's something Stoner or something is his name.
Well, where's the venue? I got to hear about this.
Dude, he's been asking me about it. He wanted me to host and stuff, and I'm like, buddy, I don't know. You just dropped one too many an M-bomb.
Well, you could be Bruce Buffer of their event. It could be great, Leo.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure the ring girls are going to be fire.
If we
Ashley,
obviously
you be a
hosted
ring girl,
would you be a ring girl?
I'm
for
down.
the
I'm so down,
Rat Dick Ralph
actually.
fight. I think we unfortunately probably not going to be part of the event, but
not.
if we were, it would be really fun. But Rat Dick, he likes to ruin his chances of hanging out with us. He has like a fear of success.
he does have a big fear of success.
Fear of success is a thing, man. It's a real
very
thing.
real.
It's very real. People often well, we've seen it a million times. If there's an opportunity, like, hey, you could be a consistent person. All you have to do is behave like a normal person and kind of, just hang out with us. And they just can't do it. They just can't do it because I think they feel pressure of having to be somewhere every week and having to be on time to something and not just have the freedom of just doing whatever they want every day. And I think that's it's an interesting thing for sure.
Look at your outfit.
What?
You kind of look like a clown today,
Are
Leo.
those plum-colored pants?
Yeah, they're plum colored pants. I have some.
Those are clown shoes.
I
Bro.
I
Those
do
are kitchen
look.
shoes. You wear those when you work in the Garmager station.
I know. I'm a hack comedian, dude. I got to get on stage and use everything I got, dude. I'm a clown. I'm a
Danny,
clown.
what would Leo's clown name be?
Oh God, what would it would be Italian?
Am I
man.
the giver of clown names?
You're just
I
the
would say you're the giver of
names.
names in general, dude. I mean,
I would say you were the amazing Wapo.
Ooh, that is a phenomenal, dude. I like that. That might be the name. I've been thinking about making a game show for my channel, dude. For like the Leo channel coming back. What do you think of a game show?
I like it.
Would
Any
you come and
creative
host
idea,
the game
I love
show
it.
with me sometimes?
If there are very dark consequences for losing the game,
Oh
And what
yeah,
kind of games
dude.
would you be doing on your game show?
I don't know, man. It's the beginning stages. Outlining something, but a game show would be kind of fun, right?
Leo, that's what we should do. You should make like Fear Factor, but you just get our like craziest fans just to do the most ridiculous shit.
Just eat like cockroaches.
Yeah,
It's
just
got to be
find a
kind
bunch of
of.
Rat Dick Ralphs.
I feel like those they have a good lawyer come up with something for everyone to sign before they do anything. That's the key.
Yeah. That
is the
Should
key.
be a dating show.
that'd be great. That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It'd be a lot of people. I guess like Craigslist and all that, like finding people. I mean, yeah, that would be the thing. But it's interesting.
Dude, those waivers that they signed on Fear Factor back in the day must have been bulletproof.
I've never heard of anyone suing or doing it, and they did some crazy stuff on Fear Factor.
When Joe
Obviously,
Rogan's voice was an octave higher. Hey, everybody, welcome to Fear Factor, the
Why
most
was it an
crazy
octave higher?
challenge on television. They are going to take part in 3 extreme challenges. One involving eating something gross to win $50,000. It wasn't even that much money.
No, it's nothing.
For a show that was getting viewed by 27 million people, they could win $50,000 for jumping out of an airplane, eating a raccoon prostate,
Yeah.
and telling their husband that they fucking have a small dick on the air. I don't know what they had to do. It was demeaning shit.
I mean, is it like guaranteed cash?
Yeah.
Then I mean,
And it was 20 years ago, so it was more money.
I mean,
Yeah.
they would people. I mean, do want to be on TV, and then it became a little like some people would get a little bit of a following from being on Fear Factor if they did really well or something. Like,
Well, it wasn't really guaranteed cash. It was still a game
wasn't
show.
guaranteed
So
cash,
if you
no.
got, you
Oh.
could do a bunch of challenges and then get eliminated and lose out on all the money.
yes. Yeah, you
Right,
could get
okay.
if you were in second place and you got bumped out because the other guy did a better tango dance on the wings of a biplane, you don't win anything. You don't win
Drink that
anything.
horse cum for nothing.
Yeah, you drank the horse cum for nothing, dude.
all right. So what does Ashley do with this guy coming? Because this guy's going to be here soon. And should we get him up here? I mean, we can just have him come up here for like 10, 15, 20, and then tell him his audition's over. Obviously.
I mean, we.
What does Ashley do?
Should
yeah,
we,
what should I do?
Well, Ashley, it would be great for you to show him your private parts, but that we need to like elicit his consent.
Yeah. Him, especially. Yeah.
That's what I mean, like
Yeah.
his consent.
Yeah. Would you ever see a podcast with Rat Dick when he would do the Robin Flies at Dawn thing?
Robin, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I watch mostly for like Danny's channel, not so much the podcast.
The pod,
as
yeah,
much.
Dino would really hate for this to happen, but if Robin Flies at Dawn is basically whenever we would kind of say Robin flies at Don in any way, shape, or form, Rat Dick would just kind of pull his penis out, and that was like a bit we would do. But,
okay.
we can build up to that, Ashley. I mean, it would be really fun if you wore down at some point.
No, I'll be honest. I'm pretty down to do like pretty much whatever.
Okay. Well, we'll see if
Just say it. Just direct me, honestly.
You had what? What happened?
Just direct me, and I'll probably do it.
I think
Was
you
that-
had a hysterectomy.
Was that
No,
hard?
what's
Were
that?
you trying to
don't
keep
know.
it together when I was asking that question there, Danny? Or was
No, I'm fucking down, dude. I just want to ask the guy, like, hey, hypothetically, dude, genitalia come out. Are you cool with that?
should I can't
I'll ask
text him
him in
that.
my
We might
English
scare him
accent.
away, but at the beginning we can do an off.
Yeah.
You could start in your
That's
English accent. I want you to start the pod in your English accent
100%.
because you're off the pod. Like,
I'm
we
off
haven't
mic.
started yet.
I'm
Come
off
sit
mic, yeah.
down.
Absolutely. It's nice to meet you, bloke. What's your name?
Yeah, right into the mic there. Good. All right, we're gonna get started. Yeah, you do obviously, but then you have to give them the thing like, hey, at some point,
Yeah, there might be on this show. There's a frequent appearances made by genitalia, and we just wanted to make sure you're comfortable with that before we commence.
cool.
And then we're gonna get on, and I'm just gonna be fucking like, "Hey, surfer bros and skater hoes, welcome to the program." Just pure American beach guy. Accent.
That is so good.
surfer bros,
Surfer hose and-
skater hose.
Yeah,
Okay,
fucking
well that's
right.
great.
You gotta love my skater hoe sisters.
All right, so he's here. So whenever he should,
Let's
come
get him up here, dude.
All
Let's
right.
get him up. Let's have some fun. Ashley, you ready to fuck with this guy?
I'm ready, yeah.
Hell yeah. You're coming to the show tonight too?
Do I need to buy a ticket?
Probably not.
Nah, I got you.
Okay, then yeah.
Cool.
Can I carpool someone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome. Then yeah, I'll be there for sure.
sounds good.
All right, is this fuck coming up?
Yeah, he says, "I said, come up, brother. We ready? Sweet tea, or whatever."
And where did this guy come from, Leo?
Well, I look at a certain place that we might, do some mics at, and they have some young and up and coming comedians that
Yeah.
want to hang out. And he's a good looking kid, and he's
that
an
true?
audio engineer. I don't know. You know what? He looks like a cool guy, and I honestly thought
Is that why
he
you
would hang
selected him?
out. Yeah,
You want somebody well
I thought
adjusted
he
for this?
looked real cool.
All right, here we go.
And then there it is. He's
And then-
approaching.
so I think that in summertime in Hounslow, I think the cottages there are the best for renting out.
Dino, maybe go get him, dude. I think he's like out there. Or no, he just said okay. Never mind. No, wait a second.
But the coronation,
Yeah.
it's hard for Americans to grasp, but it's simply tradition. It's simply part of the national character in the UK. And so that's why I think that it might be silly for people like you to devote such large amounts of
get it, yeah.
resources. And
Bike, nice.
and then
My
hello.
man, Priyank, is that how I say it?
Hey, welcome in.
Yeah, bring it in. Post it up, dude. No worries. Yeah, we're just getting, we're about to just get started with your segment, my man. So just come
Welcome
hang
in.
out.
You're a good bloke. I like the saving the environment with the bike, riding that. That's smart. Yeah,
Hell yeah, you got to
saving
save that
as
money,
well.
man.
It's tough. The way that inflation is hit our U.S. economy at this point.
What's
it's-
it like over there in England?
Well, with
Big Ben?
the pound is a little bit more resilient just based on the silver reserves being a bit more robust, in the UK. But
Come, Priyank, sit down. Yeah, hang out. We haven't started yet. We're just shooting shit.
But the dollar, people say
Yeah, what's
that
up, buddy?
the
How are you?
half-life of the U.S. dollar is something like 10 years, which is going to basically cut your purchasing power in half by the time the decade is out.
Priyank, right? Is that how I say it? Am I nailing it? Oh, right into the mic. You can just, right there. Yeah, just right into the mic. You're an audio
Yeah.
engineer, right?
Yeah.
Good to meet you, man. Priyank.
Yeah.
Where are you from, my friend?
India.
Nice, dude.
Pretty young. Oh,
That's
that's we have a bit of a troubled history. The English and the Indians. We used to colonize India.
Oh. Well, that's why some of them speak, or live in. There's a lot of Indians in England, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can put on your headphones too. Yeah,
if you
we actually popularized the sport of cricket down there. Cricket and killing elephants and things of this nature.
Nice.
That a lot of that was going on during the time
Fun
where
stuff.
we occupied India.
Right. What part of England are you from? I forget.
I'm from just outside of Northchester. Just outside.
Anyway, should we start the show? Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, I think. I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Priyank, first of all, just where are you from and stuff, a quick intro so we can give you a good shout out on the pod.
Okay. I'm from Mumbai.
Mumbai, dope. Wait, you were born in Mumbai?
No, I was born in like middle, like Bhopal.
Very
But I
nice.
was working in Mumbai.
All right, so right into the mic, right into the mic. Yeah.
I was working in Mumbai.
Can you hear yourself in your earphones?
Yeah.
All right, we
Yes,
should be ready to
yeah.
go then, huh? All right, so we have this podcast. We kind of have like a brand that we're trying to kind of go after. So we're just gonna hang out, dude. Just whenever we go to you, just do whatever just give us your input. We'll ask about the comedy stuff and hang out, and then we'll be ready to
Are
go.
you
All
doing
right.
stand up?
Not at all. I'm like, I have no idea about like.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And-
we. I'm sorry about this. We were under the impression that you were a stand-up comedian. So occasionally we
That's
are
okay,
we
dude.
are going to point to you, and you will have to stand up, and you will have to do 2 to 3 minutes of stand-up comedy for the program.
Have fun, dude.
So we're
That's
gonna we're
okay.
gonna
I
cut
mean,
to you.
you're joking. Okay.
No, this is not a joke.
It's time to you got to live large sometimes and do some crazy things. If you don't do something that makes you a little uncomfortable, you're not going to get better in life.
Also, English is not my first language.
Oh,
so
that's okay. Priyank, I'm going to have you back on the show. I know it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Female isn't Ashley's first gender either. So.
Yeah. I was actually born a man.
Yeah, we were discussing that earlier. In England, what is the culture with the trans people in England? What do you guys say?
In England, we are a bit more snobby about gender transitions. We like to wait until the child is, say, 13, 14, before taking out the scalpel and having a go at the genitalia.
Really?
So Northchester, what was with the culture? When you were going to high school,
Yes.
secondary school
yes.
school in Northchester, where you're from. What was some of the the derogatory terms? I'm so sorry, buddy. I took a hit of this
Yeah.
very strong.
Oh, your mic died.
A little bit of the,
Wait,
a little bit of the Maui,
back?
the Maui Wowie.
The Maui Wowie. Sorry about that. But yeah, in
Maui
Northchester,
Wowie, as we call it in
what were some of
Northchester.
the derogatory kind of insults you guys would say to the trans community?
Yeah, we call them the she-he's. We called them the night yetis, which was one I was quite partial to.
Night
And
yetis?
Before
Night yetis.
before I completed my secondary studies and became more sensitized to the issue of transgenderism, I called them night yetis quite frequently.
Nice.
When we were out at the pub, we'd have a couple pints and
Can you
we'd
put in a sentence?
Hey, you night yeti, you better get lost before we beat the bollocks off you.
But you guys have matured since then.
Yes,
you no
it's-
longer do that.
Yeah, now around 13, 14, it's perfectly acceptable to take the scalpel to the blokes.
In the Northchester, it's kind of a community. What were the demographics of Northchester?
It's traditionally very white, working class, but as times have changed, we've seen an influx of Muslims from North Africa, from the Middle East.
Nice.
We've even seen some Eskimos come over from places like, Alaska.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I've heard they've had to like move because of global warming and all that.
Yes, it's an issue.
Priyank,
just up there with
give me
trans.
your Indian name, though. I want to hear your full Indian name. Let me hear it.
Priyank Sharma.
Priyank Sharma.
Sharma, yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Well, are we ready to go, guys? I mean, I know. Let's get the show going. We'll do a little segment, rip it a little bit, see how it goes, Priyank, and I'm glad to have you on the show, my man. All right.
Same here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Let's hey, fella over there behind the board, can you give us the song about the bestiality that we count into with?
It's time to have sex with animals. Yeah, with animals. Yeah.
Woof.
Okay.
Yeah. And now let's hey everybody out there, you skater punks, you surfer cunts. Welcome to the show. This is your boy Drippy D. Breaking it down. Wicka wicka. Fire.
Today's episode, we're going to discuss the new DC 7832 longboard. All right. Is that your
Honestly, only fags like use those.
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah, yeah.
It's like a towel. Like in Long Beach, you know if they're using the what's it called again? The I mean, honestly, longboards in general, you just know they want a long thing in their ass.
Totally. It's if you're riding it, you're probably Priyank, you're probably one of the weird ones. But also like longboard,
So you just think
more like
in general?
wrong board, my guy. More like a wrong board.
Honestly.
Just
You doing all right over there, host,
dude,
buddy?
I just
Your allergies acting up again?
it's just the allergies.
Okay. So,
It's just in
what's our
general.
next
So
topic?
your opinion of just anybody that ever just gets on a longboard is that they're gay? Is that?
It's a fact.
Yeah, I think it's
All
pretty.
right.
a
Well,
fact.
listen. On this podcast, we get into some crazy debates sometimes, and I'm going to defend this one. I don't think everyone that gets on a longboard.
Debate.
Challenge.
Graphics. Use the one with the star and the monkey, Austin.
Yeah, please. The star of the monkey. Also, I think I need the cameraman dance to get us into the mood for the challenge. The challenge dance. Come on, put the camera down. Get up in front of the camera.
Come on,
get over here.
Dino.
Get right here. Do the dance.
You old codger.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Challenge.
Challenge. Oh god, the cameras went down. That was great.
So now, Leo and Priyank, you guys are team pro longboard.
You want to be pro on the longboard side with me?
Yeah.
You got
All right, great.
And you got
Priyank.
you got to make it a stand-up form of why longboarding is cool. You got
That's
to do
fine.
stand-up.
Yeah, that's fine. Priyank, don't worry about this. This is going to go well for you. In India, have you ever ridden a longboard?
No, not really. We don't have like footpaths actually,
Okay.
or like straight roads.
They don't have straight roads, okay? You fucking
it's
privileged
smooth
first
roads.
world cock.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
You
from,
with your clean drinking water and straight roads.
all right, I can't say it on this
footpaths.
pod because it's a great mystery, but you're from a place that it's not. I mean, they have some cobblestone, but the roads are pretty straight over there where you're from too, buddy.
What are you talking? Dude, I'm from California. We're live, asshole.
Sorry,
I'm from
dude.
California.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
God, dude, sorry. Sometimes I just kind of want to air that out. You have to obviously edit this out.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Yeah, you gotta edit this out. But yeah, dude. God, sometimes I really want to tell the people that you're from England, dude. I'm sorry.
Shut up. Quit saying
Stop
that.
saying that. Go
I'm
ahead.
And
sorry.
so I gotta, Priyank, just being Californian, it's more relatable in LA when you're trying to get a podcast off the ground. People that hear the English accent nowadays, they just think I'm racist. They just think
Okay.
I'm fucking racist, dude. So I gotta be like, yo, fucking BLM, fucking AOC, tax the rich, dog. And
me hear
just be
that? Yeah,
super
yeah.
California.
Priyank, if you have, let's say, you have a server, and it's an English guy or just a regular old California, beach boy type, who do you prefer?
Server.
Yeah.
Why does it matter?
Well, I mean, I think the English guy's going to get a little gnarlier if you give him a little lip, if you know what I mean.
know, yeah.
Hey, Priyank.
I cannot trust them with the dishes.
Exactly. I can't trust the English with the dishes.
Yeah, because
Can't trust
they,
with a knife either.
they invaded they raided your country back
yeah,
then.
exactly.
But Priyank, how about this? It's a white, well-to-do guy from Las Vegas or a Mexican. Who do you want taking your order?
Mexican.
Yes,
Why?
correct. Good answer.
Why though? Let's hear it. What is it taking?
I know why, but go ahead. Priyank, what do you think?
They're like, unless you mess with them, they are good at heart.
That's right. That's such a good point.
I disagree.
Well, you do tend to mess with them. Some you tend to mess with them
I think
sometimes.
they're a little bit evil at heart.
Well,
I think a lot of Mexicans.
He's referring to the time that he picked up 4 Mexicans that were in front of the Home Depot, Priyank, where they hang out. And then he took them and he said, hey, start digging a hole. And it was in a random field. He said it was for a pool. Guess what? He never came back. Never came back. He just left him there digging a hole in the middle of nowhere.
They're probably in China now. I mean, they probably have labor jobs in Hong Kong.
Either way,
economy.
Priyank, it was a funny ha-ha at the time. But, I mean, it's kind of mean.
I didn't do anything violent. I thought it would be a good exercise.
Did you have to go an hour and a half out of town? I mean, for God's sakes,
Well,
those guys, you drove them there. They didn't have a vehicle.
Hesperia, it's a workout with a shovel to get through that desert crust.
Hesperia, man, it was 110 degrees Priyank. It's ridiculous.
At night, dude, like midnight.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
What?
Yeah, we
Never
picked
mind.
it. Yeah,
But
it's all
Priyank,
good.
we're going to need you to defend longboarding as a concept.
So give us a
in
couple
stand-up,
sentences.
But it's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
in stand-up comedy form.
Yeah,
So we have our man Priyank coming to the
Coming to the
stage.
stage.
Woo!
Okay, so do I start?
Yeah, you got to
Yeah, stand up if you want. Yeah, yeah.
Get it, baby.
So I was pro the longboard.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're pro.
So I actually support.
And make it funny. Make it funny, too.
Okay. Okay, so let's like
Yes.
clarify the topic. So I'm supporting pro longboard.
Yeah.
Pro longboards. And you're saying that they're
it's not
not,
gay.
and it's not gay. It's not for homosexuals, which is the rumor out there.
It's a popular take, but continue.
So I have never used it. Like I've seen one, but I have never used it. But I know that it like nowhere close to being a gay thing, and like even I don't support like something is like just gay or not gay. You know,
Doesn't matter
cannot-
to you.
Yeah.
What about something that's bi?
What is like gay or non-gay?
Yeah.
Why are you discriminating?
Gay is that guy personified. That's Dino.
Well, the dance was not gay.
That's
I
right.
disagree.
I think it was pretty gay.
Yeah, so does Ashley.
It was.
I think so.
Okay.
But okay, so
But-
gay. What do you think about gayness, Priyank? What do you think about it?
The only thing I know is that I'm not gay.
Okay.
Are you
I'm
sure?
not attracted. to
I
men.
ain't one of them, you know. So stay
I'm
away
not-
from me with that cocksucking talk.
Yeah. So,
Priyank,
yeah,
you
I
and your
mean,
buddies, you ever, you ever catcall some chicks, like, hey, come over here, baby. You ever?
Yeah, many times, but only in my head.
Of course.
Only in your head.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on,
Priyank.
dude. You ever jerked off to a girl, like to her face, but in your head? But like, fucking show me some areola, cunt.
So
yeah.
many times.
Yeah, nice, nice.
I'm an introvert, so I do all the nasty things in my head.
In your
No,
head.
tell
yeah,
If you
yeah.
could bang any actress, who would it be?
Any actors?
Bang.
Priyank, come on.
Fuck.
Eva Green.
Hell yeah. Can we pull her
good
up,
one.
Austin? Can we
Good
pull her
one.
up? I want to see her. And then while we're pulling her up, let's take a short break. We now are going to have a word from our sponsors.
Break. All right, let's
Bloody hell. That was a great segment, Priyank.
sit down.
Very nice
You're
work.
like,
Very nice.
Priyank, you killed it. Thank you so much for doing that.
This
Oh, man.
this lady, I feel like there are options that would be a little bit fitter.
But she's kind of like sexy because of, if you watch her in a couple films, you'll fall in love with her because she's such a personality. But she's also beautiful, all right?
What is she in?
She was in I have no idea.
James
Okay. But in a lot of things, honestly. Sin City, obviously, because I see the poster there, but
Oh, she was in B movie.
oh, she was in
Was she like-
she was in one of the James Bond films, and she was his love interest.
Was she the love interest of the Bee in the Bee movie?
Maybe. I don't know.
She's French species. Excuse me.
Maybe.
You there, young boy, with the camera. The way you're gripping the camera and constantly zooming in and zooming out on my face is quite distracting when we're doing the live broadcast.
Uh-oh.
Stop it. Stop it, you little twit. We're not going live right now, are we, Austin? Hey,
No,
we're not going live, right? You fucking little punter. You bloody cunt. You think it's so easy for me to sit here being funny
Sorry about this.
week after week doing the program, and you just hold the camera. You have no respect for art. You have no respect for broadcasting. You just collect your paycheck and sit in your chair, and you don't know a damn thing.
Ashley, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
Even Christ, she's left too. You sheep shagging bloody punter. If I had a solid brick, I'd lob it right in your skull, you fucking piece of work, you.
All right. Can we reset? Can you just not do that anymore, dude? We got to get through the pod, and we can't have like these. Priyank, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Water or something.
Scum.
I'm sorry. He gets really upset at him specifically because, we tell him one time to do something different. You got to tell him 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times.
I am from North Chester, England. It is an increasingly diverse community.
I'm curious about North Chester, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to change the subject and kind of,
Yeah.
so you can relax a little bit. We should Google it. North Chester, England.
Pull up my lovely homeland, North Chester.
Yeah. Austin, Google North Chester, England. I'd love to check it out. Just one word?
No, North Chester. Yeah, it's a matter of taste and style. If you want to, hyphenate, not hyphenate.
All right, nice. Look at this.
And
It's kind of wow.
Let's just go to the not the pictures of various estates being listed.
Oh, there it is.
No, Chester. I live in the northern part of Chester. It might not be an officially designated township, as it were. Yeah, it's a cathedral city. It's just it's
Nice.
just outside of Cheshire.
Nice.
Danny, you said you wouldn't do that again.
Ashley, you're all right, dude. I'm sorry. I mean,
Dude.
are the resident woman? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to say that. You are a beautiful woman, and I am sorry that I referred to you as dude right now. That was an accident.
I apologize to you for the outburst. I mean, it was directed at this fucking incompetent Dano.
Priyank, what do you think? I mean, aren't you an engineer, a music? I mean, you work with sound.
Yeah.
You could help our sound be, a little crispier on this podcast. You think?
I think I got
100%.
100%, really.
I got a sound for Priyank, I think.
All right. What could you do with that?
That's perfect.
In post.
It's already perfect. I won't change it. I will not touch it.
Priyank enjoys it rather. Priyank, how do you feel about? You've already expressed that your comfort with sexuality, with women, and the dark thoughts you might have with that in that regard. But
And we're not recording. This is just for between us.
how would you feel about seeing a penis?
Seeing a penis.
Yes.
If somebody wanted to show you a penis, would you want to take a look?
Are they paying me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go back live on the show. We'll keep that in mind. And how old are you, Priyank?
I'm 32.
Oh, 30.
Oh, sorry, 33.
You look
Priyank,
like
you look-
a 16-year-old boy.
Yeah.
You're 30.
Priyank, what? You could get money on the mark. You could get trafficked as a 12-year-old boy still.
I
Somebody
know,
might
everyone
traffic
says
you. Be careful.
Hey,
Somebody might traffic
This
you.
is a
But
prime
it
spot for
has
picking.
never worked for me in the positive way.
Really? Why? Do
You
women?
No one takes me
trafficking works.
seriously.
How are you doing with the ladies, Priyank?
Oh, don't ask me.
Bad?
That's why it's always in my head.
I can help
because
you,
I cannot
Priyank.
get it in the reality.
Priyank, I think I can help you.
Let's do that. Let's do a segment.
should.
Let's cut back and do the song on necrophilia before we bring us back in.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with having sex with dead people because they're dead and they can't give consent, but they don't really need to. Yeah.
Whoa, everybody out there. Another California afternoon. Where are my bowler homos in my prison chomos? We had
How
another
it
program.
goes, boys and girls.
Oh, Leo, buddy. We heard during the break that our friend over here, Priyank, is frustrated with the ladies. Tell me about it.
Priyank, how are you doing with the ladies?
I'm not doing anything. So
I think
Hopefully we have one.
yeah, we do have a lady for you over here.
I'm right there with you. I couldn't get any ladies, so I had to become one myself. It's a struggle out there.
How do you feel about that, Priyank, that statement that was just made?
I mean, no, I'm not comfortable with that.
What?
I mean,
express your
I
lack
would
of
not-
comfort. Express your lack of comfort. What do you mean exactly?
I would not want to be a woman.
Oh, I get that. Yeah, you wouldn't want to, but it is, you don't see anything wrong with somebody becoming a woman
No,
if they want to.
No, yeah.
I mean,
it's all right.
it might be a
It's
good
choice.
move.
In India, what do you think they're
Oh no,
They're
it's not
upset.
yeah.
they don't like it.
You
yet.
cannot, you cannot
So what happens if I go to India, wearing this?
all eyes on you and
Yeah.
all the judgmental eyes on you.
But they all probably secretly want to fuck those.
Oh,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah. That's true. Right?
Yeah,
But then they'll always point out her
Priyank, where on the social caste were you?
social.
Yeah, the social caste system. Where did you rank?
In India.
Oh, pretty high.
Oh,
I'm
really?
a Brahmin.
Respect, dude.
Yeah.
Respect. Can we pull up the caste system? I want to break it down. I want to figure out where we would all be if we were born in India. Dino would be an untouchable for sure, Priyank. Here we go. India's caste system. Okay.
A Brahmin. See?
You were a Brahmin?
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a teacher.
Are you just saying that so you could get blown by Ashley?
I mean, I would be there too. My family come from generations of teachers. So
Okay, so we have the street sweepers are at the bottom, the laborers are down low, the farmers, the traders, are the vaishyas, then the kshatriya, the warriors and rulers. How are teachers higher than rulers, Priyank? Riddle me that.
As it should be.
yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, priests and teachers.
The teachers
They
can
show
teach
you
You
the
hold,
rule.
when you show me the children of this world, Danny, I show you your future.
But I mean, that's It's like saying a fucking second grade teacher ranks higher than Vladimir Putin. Rulers shouldn't be at the top, shouldn't it? They rule.
Oh, no, you know, if you want to be in a society that is kind of, you know, more advanced, I'd say you got to flip it. You got to take the ego out of it, you know?
Is that what the Indians have done?
They've taken the ego out of being a ruler.
Do you love cows?
Yeah.
What if we killed a fucking cow right in front of you today?
Oh no, I cannot see that.
You would
What
not
if
be
we
able
got
to say that.
McDonald's?
If I don't try to save it, like I'll be in hell.
Really?
You would descend the caste system if I killed a cow in front of you. Where would you end up, Rian?
I don't know.
Probably
Priyank,
around the belly button.
They'll all.
I think so, dude. I think he'd be in cock region.
Priyank, did you ever have like nightmares and that you would wake up as a Dalits? The outcasts, the street sweepers, the
Oh,
latrine
well,
cleaners?
actually, right now we have the system of we had the system to bring everyone at par. So whoever is at in the lower caste, they are given priority. Like, I don't know if there is a reservation system in US. So they get reservation in all the good colleges and all the higher posts. They have, so it's like, it's a privilege nowadays to be on the like lower caste.
Yeah, they're doing it's like social justice. Like here, there's affirmative action.
Okay.
So they have to let in a certain amount of untouchables into universities.
Yeah.
I don't like that, honestly.
Okay, so but it sucks if you just have just a janitorial position, a latrine cleaner. If you have to clean the bathroom, you're considered scum.
But you can
Really?
also go to their Stanford, dude.
But
You go
you're
to like the
born-
best universities.
That's
You're
kinda
born
nice.
into your class, so like that would be like the job that you would be assigned when you're older.
Oh wow. I put Latino on all my college applications, but I could put deletes on all the Indian college applications, and I would get in.
I mean, yeah. You have more chances.
You have more chances.
Dude,
Wow.
that's their affirmative action in
huge.
India. I never would have guessed.
Never would have guessed.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But
Well,
might.
I heard this. I heard that over in India, if somebody was committing crime, say murder, theft, they were robbing various vendors. And especially if they're robbing one of the outcasts, one of the untouchables, somebody who flies might be gathering over this person's body, that at the dawn of their salvation, they are going to come back as like a fucking termite.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, where did that come from?
He's
How dare you ask me where?
See, actually, as I told you, English is not my first language. So I get confused.
That was a very relevant rant. I just wanted. Hey, Ashley, did anything ring true for you in particular there?
Well, I know in my past life I was born a caterpillar, and I was a very good caterpillar. Hence why I'm now. Well, I wasn't that good because I wasn't born the right gender, so I could have done a little bit things better as a caterpillar.
Yeah. But now you're swallowing some caterpillars. I don't know why I said that.
Maybe you were robbing people who were shrouded in flies at dawn in your past life because you came back in the wrong gender.
Maybe.
Am I really? I'm doing a good job sliding this in.
I got it that time.
You didn't get it the first time?
No, I didn't. I didn't know what you were trying to say.
I also, me and Hritik Roshan?
Yeah.
Okay, he's a very famous Indian actor, and me and Danny actually we partied with this guy in Vegas. You're not going to believe what we did with Hritik. We got to Google this guy, Austin. He's got a very tough name. But
he's dope, dude.
Yeah, he's so cool.
We call him old fucking Roshan Moshan.
Roshan Moshan, dude. Yeah, he told us that. He was like, you can call me Roshan Moshan. And we were like, dude, that's dope. But Hritik, dog? Oh, this guy's tough. So type in Hritthik. I say go to YouTube so we can see this guy in action. HRITHIK ROSHAN. Oh, dude, he is a great dancer.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Dude, he's got to be one of the best dancers in the world. But yeah, fucking pump this guy. Yeah, well, he's getting jacked in that. Jesus, 31 million views. Whoa, man. We should honestly done a video with this guy.
Yeah,
huh?
we
This is
put
the
this music
most-
video on this
Dude,
one. right now.
Indians dominate on YouTube.
Oh, they do, dude. Look at this, dude.
This is his
Hritik.
debut movie.
Really? This was his first movie?
Yeah.
Is he about to dance?
Oh, this is
Oh,
sexual,
yeah.
dude.
This movie is like legendary.
Really? We gotta watch some Hritik Roshan, dude.
Would you slang some cock at some of these broads?
Hey, you're not gonna believe what me and him did with Hritik, though, dude. We went. Oh my god, dude.
What we did with Hritik was fucking ridiculous, dude. It was fucking ridiculous.
It was pretty wild.
Let's see him.
But is he about to bust out some dancing?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Do we got some sound, Austin, or not?
It would be
Yeah, this is
Are we copyrighted? Oh my, this is him, dude. Look at this, Danny.
Yeah, let me see this guy. Oh my god, look at that shirt. This is
Wow.
Okay, you would be called so gay if you were
Honestly,
seen anywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Hritik, dude, pulls, dude. He pulls, and it's not about the way he looks, dude, because he's pulling so much pussy. Dude.
Look
Look at this guy, dude.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing right now.
Do you think he's pulled too much pussy and that he might have done some things with
Danny,
some
you know
people
this
that didn't have a
he's
pussy?
got like 300 million followers, dude. Hritik Russian's got
2004
like
or
300 million.
2004,
Dude.
okay.
Dude, this looks like this is a joke, right?
Dude, this guy murders, Danny. He gets so much pussy that it's just.
It looks like Matthew McConaughey. It looks like a less good-looking Matthew McConaughey in Magic Mike. Dude.
This was his first movie, dude. Look at this dude, 45 million followers, dude.
So listen, we got to tell some stories about Rosham Mosham.
Yeah, dude. So he was like, "You can call me Roshan Moshan," and we just.
The first thing he wanted to do is, dude, he wanted to go get an elephant from the Las Vegas National Zoo, and he wanted to fucking slaughter it, just as like a fuck you to his god. You know,
Dude, he's like a trippy guy, dude. That I think we got him on a weekend where he was really just going off. You know what I mean? But like, look at this, dude.
and like nobody tells this fucking guy no, so he's like, oh,
Right.
I'll pay them off at the zoo. We'll get in fine. We'll bring in a hunting rifle.
And
he
we were
fucking-
like, we came up to the security guards and we're like, hey, you know, this is crazy, but the guy wants to slaughter one of the elephants. And they look at us and they go, give us a number. We're like, what, dude? And Hritik was like, oh, dude, perfect.
Dude,
and he busted out these 2 gold coins.
Yeah.
And he just went to each guy and they caught him. And they were both like so heavy that they were just like, oh yeah, this is good, dude. This is like, I think this is like 100,000 in gold.
It was
He gave him
something.
2 gold coins, bro.
And then the guys, like, they opened the cage for us, and they actually went and they tied these big, thick ropes to each of the elephant's tusks, and they just went one hand, cocked a fucking elephant rifle for him, and just handed it to him.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
and then he put right up underneath that fucking thing's chin, dude, and just blew it to hell. He just blew it to elephant fucking hell.
Dude, honestly, one of the darker nights of my life, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there were all the underage chicks, and there were all the fucking unprescribed drugs. I mean, it was fucked up. But when you're partying with an Indian celebrity like that,
I mean, how many times are we going to have, just a party with a Bollywood legend like Hritik or Roshan Moshan, as he referred to himself?
See, we like as a normal layman,
you're at the top of the pyramid, dude.
I mean, we don't.
You're not a layman.
So whoever is not in the industry,
Yeah.
we see them as like nice, cultured people. You know,
Yeah.
we don't know what's going on at the back. You
In
know,
Vegas.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, it's fucked
like
up.
You never-
elephants and the you know.
Yeah, I mean, he was down. At
I had no idea.
There's a story of him at a roulette table, and like he just had a mountain of chips that would make the Alpines jealous.
Dude,
okay,
I think he had 5 million in chips, dude.
dude, just insane.
Yeah.
And he got bored to fucking just because he was betting 0-0 all night. Remember that was Roshan Mosham's number?
Oh, dude, he was like, dude, he believed something about zero would just lead him to either riches or I don't know. He was obsessed with zero, though.
Nirvana. I think he said it would take him to Nirvana if he hit a fucking $1 million bet on 0-0. But after he gets clean to the tune of like 22 mil US, dude, Roshan Moshan puts his fucking cock on 0-0. And like the pit boss is like, whoa,
Dude,
I gotta get approval for this.
There were women. There were not children because it was late, but there could have been children. It was on the casino floor. This guy stands up, takes down his pants, and then he had like this, like kind of like it was almost like a tribal thong thing on.
It was nuts.
And he just kind of slipped it out of that thing. He didn't like even take off the thong. He just kind of pulled it aside, and his cock flopped out. And
Huge.
Was he giving grower or shower?
oh no, this guy's a shower,
Shower,
dude.
shower.
Yeah, Hritik Roshan, dude.
Roshan Motion.
Huge.
He is actually, maybe it's because gotten into his head. He has done some superhero roles, in movies.
Oh, yeah.
He's like
That might have been-
superhero of
explains it a
India.
lot.
Yeah.
You know what he did too that was really nuts is he pulled a flute out. And I don't know where it was all night, but he pulled a flute out and he started playing like, and his dick started dancing like a cobra.
Mm.
It was when he did that, his security team actually created like a shell because they knew that he was going to do 3.5, 4 minutes, so there was really going to be no stopping him.
He's like a stand-up comic when he starts snake charming his penis. Like he does it in like
He does
minutes
his
of
whole
stage
bit.
time.
Yeah, he's got like his whole set that he needs to do. So it was a song. It went up and down, and I mean, honestly, there's some women, a few of the kind of like the regular kind of hoes that are in Vegas kind of came up and they watched it actually, and it was kind of wild to see that he could just pull girls with just a snake charm like dick dance.
And what were you guys doing?
We were there just taking it all in, dude. I mean, he gave us a couple chips, if you know what I mean, or I might have taken a couple
what I'm
chips
saying.
when he wasn't looking. I took a couple of his
Oh,
chips,
okay.
because I mean, he had $22 million on the table. Dude.
Yeah. I mean, you just grab a fucking chip. I mean, fucking. Dude, I mean, he's just throwing him at the cocktail service. He literally was throwing him. He fucked Britney Spears that night after a show.
He did.
The Robin flies at dawn, Ashley. So, Leo. Dino, steady on the camera work over there, my boy. So, Leo, the Robin flies at dawn. But
Yeah.
our show tonight, what are you going to open with out there?
I think I'm going to go up to everybody and just absolutely just call someone maybe a spy and then beat the shit out of them. I think that's what I'm going to open with. Just punch someone in the face that I think is a Russian spy or something.
Yeah. I like that. That'll go over well in a club.
I think so.
Salt? Just assault from
Just
the stage.
Straight up raw assault.
I think, there's been some comedians who've thrown down, if you know what I mean. Sometimes when somebody heckles you, dude.
Oh, yeah.
One of the things you got to do is just straight Spartan kick a motherfucker, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, we're stand-up comedians, and we have a very bro-y sense of humor, the Robin flies at dawn. We tell jokes about when we worked at Abercrombie and Fitch and just like all the pussy we were getting when we were shirtless models.
We were, dude. So we had this game that we would play, and like a girl would walk in to the Abercrombie, and we would say, you'd have to call her. All right. It would be one of those things like, called her, like, hey, you'd have to say an article of clothing.
Yeah.
And then say, called her. So it was like
done.
black top, called her. And then if we didn't have sex with her within the time that she was in the store, it was a complete failure. I mean, we had you got to do whatever you had to do to make that happen. You know what I mean?
What's going on? There was a guy we called Old Crow's Nest Carl who would. Something's going on over there. The Robin flies at dawn,
Oh my God. That is insane. Okay. Well, what would Ritik Roshan say to this situation right here, Priyank?
Priyank, there's a fucking cock over there.
There was a penis over there.
Yeah.
For a second. Did you take a look? Oh man, that is there.
I got to stretch.
Priyank, what do you think about that? Is that
Rate 1 to 10,
yeah, we'll rate it 1 to 10.
I mean, 10 for the, boldness.
Nice. Hell yeah.
10 for the
Priyank.
boldness.
Priyank's one of the guys.
Priyank, you made it, dude. We're gonna have you back on the pod, dude.
That was dope, dude.
You're unbelievable.
Hey, Ashley, it took you how many Robin flies at dawn do you think it took, Leo?
Well, I'll be honest.
6 to 7.
I forgot.
Okay.
It's okay.
So even when Priyank was like, what was the point of that? There was no point because Ashley forgot the code.
Oh my God, Priyank, thank you for being a good sport.
Yeah.
Would you actually come back and do the pod again sometime?
Yeah, sure.
And Priyank,
fun.
here's
fun.
the deal. You saw a transgendered woman's penis. So what that means is it's going to be harder for anybody to get mad at you nowadays. What you can do now is like, instead of just thinking about doing nasty shit to a chick, you can like grab a titty. Because you've seen a trans penis, you're woke.
Yeah,
you're
it gives
woke.
you one, a mulligan or whatever. Not a mulligan. That gives you like a freebie.
Yeah, hall pass.
Get out of jail free card, as they say. You ever play Monopoly? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
absolutely.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's good.
Priyank, I'll tell you this. So you can put it on a resume too. Yeah, right next to your audio engineering stuff, you can say "saw penis" on Leo and Danny show, trans penis, and it gives you actually a lot more leeway to maybe get hired.
I'm going to do that.
You know, you can just say you're trans.
Honestly, yeah. They can't check your
An
pants.
Indian
Just
trans guy, dude?
Just say you were born. Just tell people in America you were born a woman.
Yeah.
But like, I cannot live up to it, you know?
It doesn't matter. No. You say you were born a woman and that you transitioned to become a man.
Priyank, you can think about this, right? What would your parents say? What would your parents say if you told them you were trans?
Well, they will no more be my parents.
I get it.
Oh wow.
It's I get it. It's okay.
What would they say if they knew
my
you
parents
saw?
They would be
me,
upset,
they
right?
have like accepted anything from me, but
Really?
Yeah,
They
they're
think
a bit
you're crazy
broken.
probably for being out here. Are they out here or in India?
No, they're back in India.
Oh, wow. So they think you're crazy for coming out here. And
Yeah, they do.
Why did you decide to come out here?
Well, I want to be a music producer, so
Nice.
What kind of music you want to produce?
Yeah.
Bollywood, but independent, like
Okay.
Indie Bollywood, dude.
yeah,
Wow.
It's like a guy plays a sitar, but it's just one sitar.
EDM
And he's like,
Bollywood.
Like EDM?
EDM Bollywood, yeah,
Oh, nice. And there's a huge market for this.
yeah.
Does being in LA help you? Or
Like I'm not socializing as much, but yeah, I came to do a course in music production at a college.
okay.
What did you
get
learn?
a job at T-Series?
Oh, T-Series is like big, but yeah, I won't go there.
What do you what do you know about music?
A little bit, like here and there.
Can you
I
play
can
an
just
instrument?
open a software and like play.
Okay, so you can play, can you play any instruments?
A few chords on the guitar and on the keyboard.
What about sitar, dude? That's your instrument.
That's Indian, but like not so famous. It's a very difficult instrument.
Dude, fucking George Harrison had that shit down. You should be able to figure it out.
He's George Harrison.
Yeah, but I mean, fucking, you're Indian, dude. It's in your blood.
You
was
guys
that,
are-
Was that
You
cultural
might
appropriation?
be an Indian beetle and you just don't know it.
You could
yet.
be, dude.
Could be, dude.
Does that piss you off? Is that a subject that's really sore in India? Is that George Harrison came down, stole the sitar, and he puts out Norwegian wood, and everybody's like, oh, dude, he's fucking mastered the instrument.
I'm sorry, I don't remember the guy who taught him.
But fuck
He's
that guy,
like
dude.
He's a legend.
But he's a traitor. He's like a race traitor. He taught a white man how to play
Yeah.
the instrument. You
Well,
know?
actually, in Indian music, it is like in the pure Indian music, the culture does not allow you to mix the music with any other genre.
Oh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, would it be
So-
seen as like satanic if you combined it with like
Yeah, like you cannot
piano.
mix it.
What about mixing the races? Can you do that in India?
Races?
Yeah, can you mix the
someone's
races?
half
It's all messed
Indian.
up now.
if someone's half Indian, can they like mix it? Like if they're half Indian, half maybe
I'm talking
and
about, like,
Mexican, can they
ancient
do
times.
like a mariachi kind of?
No,
Yeah.
no, like Bollywood is
Fusion
all
Of course not. You can't
like
do that.
inspired from West. You know,
I see.
But
okay.
like,
right now it's like that. But I'm talking about the classical side, the classical music side.
if you
Sitar.
came home for Thanksgiving, do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving? Doesn't matter.
No.
If you came home with a black girlfriend named Shakisha, and you know she talked a little like, boy, I will go upside your motherfucking head. And you brought her home. How'd your dad feel?
She goes, I don't want no more of that tiki masala. I want some shrimp and grits.
I can't even imagine. My parents are vegetarian.
Motherfucker, where's the fried chicken up in this motherfucker?
Where's the curly at? If she wakes up and she goes, if somebody don't get me to some Kool-Aid with my breakfast, I'm going to lose it. What would you?
Was your dad like that?
No,
He wouldn't like that.
I mean he won't be there if she is sleeping in my house.
Oh, I see.
Is that disrespectful? So if he
Yeah,
walked down
bring-
the hallway and he just heard, "Oh boy, give it to me good." Oh boy, fucking pound that ass.
Give me that long Indian dick.
If you were just fucking the shit out of her and and your dad heard, how would he feel?
He would be upset.
I mean,
Would he be more upset because you were having sex or because she was black? Be honest now.
she was not Indian.
Yeah, you got to be.
Well,
He's gotta be
that's
Indian.
one
It
way to
doesn't
say
matter
it.
if she's black. It's just like if she's not Indian. I get it.
But I mean, come on. If you came home with a white girl who from a good family, she was a Rothschild, your dad would be pretty psyched on that,
No.
wouldn't he? He wouldn't be psyched on a Rothschild?
Even if she's worth $1 billion,
$1 bill, dude.
she could retire
I don't
him.
think so. Nah.
No, he could have a
I'd be happy
Pakistani
with my
servant.
dad.
He could have a Pakistani servant.
You like
know what I
that?
mean?
You could have a white servant. You could have a fucking English servant.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fellow, just playing a game of croquet here in the lawn. Like, no,
Wow.
you're not. You are our slave.
Whoa, dude, your English accent's really good, dude.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I keep that on the low. You know, fuck Northchester. You know.
Yeah, fucking narcissist.
So no black people, no white people in your family.
How about Asian people?
What if you brought home like a
Like,
All Korean.
I think only Hindu.
Okay, Hindu would work.
Only Hindu.
what if she meditated and shit?
Yeah, that's good.
But if she was still Asian.
No, Hindu.
Have you ever
She
been to
should be.
Sri Lanka by chance?
No.
It's like, I had a buddy from Sri Lanka.
I think it's Sri Lanka.
It might be Sri Lanka, yeah.
It's okay, you know.
How do you say it, actually? Sri
Sri
Lanka?
Lanka.
But
Sri Lanka.
what about if there's an Asian chick who was Buddhist, you know, because that's like basically your guys' religion too. Like what if there was a fucking Chinese chick and she was the heir of like the Alibaba fortune and she was just fucking ballin', dude. And she was just white as a ghost, but she was a Buddhist. You think your dad would let that one slide because you guys both meditate?
I don't think so.
Really? So your dad's kind of racist.
What if you meet a
Not really.
Yeah, he's pretty racist.
Classist, maybe.
What
No,
cannot-
I'm kidding.
Sorry. What if you meet like a really hot Hindu woman, like 10 out of 10, like perfect, but she has a dick?
Yeah, what about that? What about that, bro?
No.
Come on.
But what if you're like
I'm being
really
picky.
into it?
Like,
What if she's super hot,
Yeah,
though?
super hot, like perfect, like Ava Green, but
Yeah.
Indian.
And what if she's already attained enlightenment?
And your dad never knows about the
It
dick.
never knows about the dick.
Dad never knows what the
cock
penis
But then I told you I don't like dick.
Just do
Oh,
anal.
you don't like dicks?
Dude,
Oh.
you are old fashioned, bro. You are
I'm-
so old fashioned.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that I'm like pretty broad-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because I come from that culture, that's why. I mean, maybe I'm still narrow-minded.
Priyank,
If you compare it.
you know what? We're almost done here. You wanna? Do you have any songs that you have on the internet that you've produced?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Priyank,
When
you're
you do,
lucky.
next time you come on, we'll put one of your songs on.
Oh,
Get a demo ready.
Thank you.
How did you even make it into LA without them just rubbing your face on a carpet of dicks, dude? That's what happened to us when we got to LA.
Yeah, man. They put us through like this. It was basically like a homeless encampment, and every homeless guy just nobody was wearing bottoms, and it just like everybody was just hanging.
It's like a
honestly.
homosexual humiliation ritual that everyone has to go through.
Yeah, you didn't do it at LAX. They didn't put you like in on bus E, and then they put you in like a little. It goes into a corridor, and then all of a sudden you just start seeing. It's like you go the longer you go down the corridor, the gayer it gets. Like at the beginning, it's just like a couple dicks, and then as you go further and further, it's full blown sex.
You flew into LAX, right?
Yeah, actually, I came in around Christmas, so maybe people are busy.
Oh
on
no,
vacation
they
and
do it.
something.
They do it. I mean, LA is satanic. They still do it.
They
But you,
still
dude,
do it.
did you hop on that fucking e-bus, dude?
You didn't go to the e-bus, dude.
Dude, the guards are like, and like they're making dick sucking gestures. You're like, fuck, man. I
Dude,
thought I was
it's
just visiting.
so-
I just wanted to go to Disneyland.
Right.
And you got to suck a fucking dick.
I
dude.
wouldn't have understood that time, maybe.
Oh, well, thank God, dude. You were saved, dude. You're one of the few.
Maybe it was. A
Yeah,
Christmas
I've actually
miracle.
heard on the e-bus, it's like ran by like really attractive women. That's how they get guys to go on it because you see all the attractive women. You're like, I want to go on that bus.
But what do they have, Ashley?
Cock, dick.
They got a lot. They got fucking
balls.
jobs.
Yeah, they do.
If, dude, you gotta just
It's
like you
just
gotta fuck
bad.
a trans chick if you want to fit it in LA, dude. Like you just gotta fucking tap some trans titty.
What if I put it in my
your
resume,
ass.
but I don't actually do it?
Well,
they
then
won't
you're a
test me.
fake.
Then that's just an Armenian move, and I agree with it. Sometimes you gotta lie on a resume.
There's a level of confidence one gets that you can't fake.
Yeah.
That's true.
it was Priyank, right?
Yeah.
I like
Pre-tick?
Ritik. Oh, I was thinking Ritik Roshan Moshan, bro. You know that night,
the
bro.
Elephant Slayer, dude.
Yeah, what a crazy night we had with Ritik Roshan.
I like Ashley's take of just pretending that you used to be a woman.
Yeah, that's
Because
great.
then you get all the benefits of being trans without actually having to do anything.
It's
Yeah,
great. That's
you
what
would
them
actually,
is.
like,
That's what
actually.
non-binary is, dude.
Yeah,
You should do.
Yeah, you
Be
can say you're non-binary.
Be non-binary.
Actually, you know
dude.
what? My name is Priyanka Chopra.
Yeah.
So my name is also like close to a female name.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So
You're
I can pull
non-binary.
it off.
You could
know?
just
Yeah,
say,
just
"Hey,
tell
I
people you were born
used
a
to
woman."
be." Yeah, now I'm a man, but I used to be a woman.
Dude, so right now, like being an untouchable gets you opportunities in India. Here, if you're non-binary, you get crazy opportunities, and it doesn't even mean anything. It just you attach some fucking words to your name, and you're the special person now. Yeah, you got to be non-binary, bro.
Are you going to go back to India eventually, or you think you're going to be living here forever,
I want to earn some money first.
and then go back to
And
India?
then maybe after like 10 years.
Go back to India. What do you do for a living right now?
Right now, I'm looking for a job.
Okay, so you're unemployed.
Well, them. That's your fucking new pronouns.
People need diversity hires.
Yeah, you need that, dude.
You feel Indian, you feel non-binary.
And just talk about sucking dick in the job interview too, dude.
Yeah, I mean, give him an example of that though.
It's
Hi, sir. So, give us a little bit. Give us a time in your old job where you showed a lot of perseverance.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, I was thinking about dick.
Oh, sorry, sir. That's good though. You were thinking about penis, and you're a male.
Perseverance.
Okay, male penis thinking about penis. Yeah, perseverance at your job. At your old job.
One time I was at a gay bar, over in insert name of gay place here. I mean, just an Indian like gay district. And this guy, he was like, "Oh, I've already come 6 times tonight. I'm on a ton of ecstasy. There's no way you're getting me off with a blowjob." And I sucked every fucking swimmer out of that guy's scrotum.
Wow.
Before last call.
That's a lot of perseverance.
Yeah.
I think that I might recommend you for upper management.
See, the expectations they would have after that.
Yeah,
you're right, though. You're right.
I'm not liking it.
Yeah, it's too much because then some guy at work is going to be like, "Hey, Hoover, show me some of them sucking skills," and then you got to get to work.
And Priyank, that's fucked up. You're going to be the office mouth, dude. But hey, at least you'll be getting paid.
Yeah, you get paid a lot better.
Priyank, you're the man, dude. I just want to tell you, and thank you so much for coming on, dude.
You're the man, Priyank. Dude.
We're going to have you back on, bro, because we need an Indian representative of Los Angeles. You live close by?
I live in Burbank, but yeah,
Burbank, okay.
We're going to say you're an untouchable, I think that's better for the brand. If we say you're an untouchable.
Yeah, is it school? Can we say that you were one of the latrine cleaners?
Okay.
So it'll be good for
as long as it helps you.
It's going to help you too.
Yeah, you're an untouchable bloke. Okay.
All right. Well, anyway,
the program's over. I can get back into my normal.
Danny, don't fucking do that again because that's why I forgot about the bit. It's because you fucking got mad.
Right. I know. I'm so sorry that happened.
You're still a little bloody punter, though, you. It's been the Leo and Danny Show.
Peace.